Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's San Diego taking on San Francisco. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And since their move to this city was announced, everybody has been counting down the days to their home opener, Chris.
And now that that day is here, I don't think you could get a much more vibrant atmosphere than we have in the stadium today. And even though they started their season.
All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill in this one, Emmanuel De Jesus. What's the scouting report on him?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Omar Vick leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two. Kicks and deals. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one down.
Well, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. And that was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
Pete Rose, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. De Jesus, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Just missed. One out, bases empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with two strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Two down, nobody on. Popped up. Mora gets under it. Makes the catch, inning over. We'll go to back here with my pal Ziggy. Today's starting pitcher, Carlos Carrasco. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league.
And let's take a look at the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one's gone. He circles the bases. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. A gigantic blast. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ballpark.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And first offering is fouled off. Altuve, in his 13th season, a career batting average over 300. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That smash towards center. Cedeno makes the catch. Out number 2. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Carlos Guillen. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And a ground ball to first, and foul ball. 2 outs. That one almost got him. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Guillen around third. Now a relay to the plate. He's safe.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone. He'll circle the bases. Their 3rd home run of the inning. It's 6-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jonathan Diaz.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats. Obvious.
The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning.
I tell you what, I think we all just jumped across